You see the headlines? They're everywhere. BRICS is expanding, new countries are taking over, and AI is literally changing the world overnight. It feels like complete chaos, right? But what if I told you it's not random at all? What if this was all predicted with insane accuracy by a prophet 2,600 years ago? A man named Daniel saw this exact moment in history. This is not a history lesson. This is a spoiler for tomorrow's news. So get this. Around 600 BC, the most powerful king on earth had a dream that terrified him, but he couldn't even remember it. He dreamed of a giant statue, and only one person, a captive named Daniel, could tell him what it meant. This wasn't just some crazy dream, it was a blueprint for all of world history. The head of gold? That was Babylon. The chest of silver? Medo-Persia. The thighs of bronze? Greece. And the legs of iron? Rome. Each one was predicted to conquer the last, and history shows it happened exactly like he said it would. It's like someone has a script for all of time. But this is the part everybody misses, the part about us. The prophecy didn't stop with Rome. It ends with the statue's feet, which were a crazy mix of iron and clay, super strong and super weak, all mixed together but never really sticking. Daniel predicted this last era would be a divided kingdom. I mean, since Rome fell, who has actually united the world? Napoleon couldn't do it, Hitler couldn't do it, and even today's super alliances can't do it. We are living in an age of weak deals and broken power, which is exactly what our world looks like today. Now let's look at 2025. That mixture of iron and clay is happening right now. The EU is trying to make its huge joint military force fully operational in that exact year. That's the iron trying to smash together with the clay. At the same time, the BRICS nations are trying to launch a new currency to crush the dollar, and they're planning it for their 2025 summits. The prophecy never said there'd be a fifth giant empire, but a final stage of scattered, weak power, which is precisely what we are watching happen. But Daniel had another vision, and this one adds a crazy tech twist. He saw a final world-ruling system where every leader gives their power to something that controls all buying and selling. Think about it. The global race for AI control and mandatory digital IDs is being fast-tracked for 2025. The power to watch and control every single purchase you make through one digital system perfectly matches Daniel's warning. This isn't about a king taking over, it's about a system taking over. I know this sounds terrifying, but the prophecy flips and predicts the most hopeful event in history. It ends when a rock that was cut without hands smashes the statue's weak feet, destroying every human kingdom instantly. Then that rock grows into a mountain that fills the entire planet. This isn't a human revolution. This is God stepping in. History isn't just spinning into chaos. It's heading for a massive finale where we finally get real justice and perfect peace forever. If this ancient prophecy is blowing your mind right now, smash that like button and subscribe, because in the next video, we are breaking down another one of Daniel's insane prophetic timelines that you will not want to miss. You thought the statue was specific? Daniel also gave us the 70 weeks prophecy, a literal countdown from a decree to rebuild Jerusalem all the way to the arrival of the Messiah. If you do the math, starting in 444 BC, it lands you exactly in the time of Jesus Christ. The very last week of this prophecy hasn't happened yet, and people believe a massive peace treaty in the Middle East is what will kick it off. So, what are we supposed to do while we wait for this crazy finale? Daniel and his friends literally faced a fiery furnace and a den of hungry lions. The lesson wasn't that God saved them from the trouble, but that he was with them in the trouble. Your faith isn't a free pass to avoid problems. It's the key to unlocking God's power right in the middle of them. So, as we get closer to 2025, you need to watch for three things. Number one, a giant peace deal in the Middle East, especially if it involves the Temple Mount. Number two, a faster push to create a single global digital currency. And number three, mandatory digital IDs to buy and sell things. If you see these three things start happening together, it could mean history is about to hit fast forward. Prophecy isn't just to make you curious, it's to make you act. So what do? Get out of debt, because debt makes you a slave to whatever system is in charge. Build real friendships in your town, because community is the only thing that lasts when global stuff fails. and become a source of actual hope. Store extra food and water so you can be a lifesaver for other people when things get crazy. That statue is wobbling. 2025 feels like another shake before the whole thing comes crashing down. The headlines aren't here to scare you. They are literally spoilers for the final act. The story doesn't end in chaos. It ends with a kingdom that can never, ever be shaken. If you align yourself with that kingdom now, when everything else turns to dust, you won't be part of the rubble. You'll be standing on the winning side of history.